personally feel college, like, it's a time in our lives where we're allowed to make mistakes and like experience new things and like take challenges, like fail sometimes and like learn how to get back up. I think it's a really important time in our lives to also figure out like who we are and like what kind of people we like to be surrounded by. And it's also a good time for us to like, we're finally on our own and we're like at that midway point into actually being full-on adults.
I do have a lot of work. I also have a job outside of class also, so in addition to that, you know, I really need to budget my time well. But it's manageable. Like, I don't feel like I'm putting too much pressure on myself. I normally take 5 classes each semester, so I'm used to this kind of work, but I definitely do have a lot of work, but I enjoy doing it for the most part.
To be completely honest, I don't really feel like the things I learn in class are really applicable that much, because like if I talk to all of like graduated people who are working now, they all say like honestly, like college will give you a background in what you're doing, but actually doing the work hands-on is so much more effective. They learn so much more, and like the beginning is hard for them because they have to make that transition, but a hands-on experience is most valuable, I feel.
I don't know about my American history econ class. I mean, I just think it's a really interesting topic, but I don't know if I necessarily need to know about the history of the American economy. My Spanish class definitely, because I would like to utilize my Spanish in whatever I do, like maybe work with Latin American markets, but you know, I don't know if I'm going to need it for my job or not. But like my religion class, I don't think I'll need that. That's just to get a writing requirement out of the way. And then my QTM class I think will be helpful because we're learning R, the computer softwaring program, and I think that will be useful because it sounds like a lot of companies and businesses want you to have some sort of computer science background.
I think there is a good mix at Emory about people who love to learn and are taking classes that are classes that they want to learn about, and then another half that just are more focused on the end result, the future.
I still am learning new time management skills, even though I have more free time than I did in high school. Because I feel like the activities and the classes I'm involved in college are more important than what I was doing in high school.
It is overwhelming, especially when you have like a week filled with a bunch of midterms and stuff like that, and you have to think about also these organizations. But in the end, like, you put in the time for things that you care about, and then because you do that, you'll find the time to do it. Even though it might be hard to time manage, you eventually find the time to do it for it. Besides the class and classes that you take in college, the things that you have to go through while you're transitioning in college definitely helps you transition to becoming an adult. Like, you have to learn to be around other people with different ideas, different thoughts, and different backgrounds from you, and that really helps you socially learn these social skills.
I think as we're getting older, like we have so much more to think about, and like the stresses of like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna end up doing? It's overwhelming, but actually it's like a novel experience for all of us because we've never had to experience this before. And like, I don't look at it as stress as much. I try to look at it as like a learning experience.